From the city of Detroit. Let's give a hands of applause for Ronnie Duncan. Thank you, Ronnie. This is an absolutely stacked card from top to bottom, featuring some of the best fighters in the world. As Ronnie has mentioned, on the televised portion starting at 9 p.m. and also when doors open at 5 p.m. We have the WBC #1 contender, Daniel Perkins. #3 contender, Samantha Warrington, the new fighter just signed to Claressa Shields Promotions. Outstanding amateur making his pro debut, Jaquan McCrory. 2023 ESPN Prospect of the Year, all the way from California, Ernesto Mercado. Outstanding amateur, Hussein El Mashadi from Dearborn Heights. Huge prospect from right here in Michigan, Cameron Pankey. And the Battle of Detroit between Josiah Shackelford and Gordy Russ. You know, I made some notes today to talk about the great card, but over the last couple of days, social media is a way we receive information, and sometimes the way we give it. And there's been a lot of debate about who the GWOAT is. And I've learned not to be emotional, but it did stir me up and brought some redness to my face. So Claressa Shields is the most accomplished amateur boxer in the history of USA boxing. She has accomplished things as a professional and as an amateur that have never been done before. She's the first woman ever in the history of the sport in the United States to headline a premium cable network television show, which was in 2017. The term GWOAT, the greatest one of all time, was not even invented, was not ever spoken of before Claressa made it live. And it is because of her incredible personality and her incredible in-ring accomplishments that women's boxing is where it is today. And that other women champions that are phenomenal and that are great have the ability to voice themselves and to say, I'm the best, I'm the best. And that people listen, and the fact that people comment, and that networks broadcast these fights on mainstream television. Claressa is not only a dedicated fighter, she's also a believer. And when she was a little kid, you know, we were in Flint, Michigan yesterday at Burston Fieldhouse, which is where Claressa grew up. It's a small room like this. And Claressa, as an 11, 12-year-old girl, every day dreamed of being a champion. Now, we all know that Flint is challenging, and driving through those streets, you can see that it's a city that goes through struggle every day. And to be a young person, and to make a choice every day that I'm gonna be a champion, that I'm gonna be successful, that I'm gonna be the champion of women's boxing, before women's boxing was a business, is really incredible. And she won the first Olympic gold medal, did not get the recognition she deserved, went on to win world championships, Pan Am Games, amateur tournaments, national tournaments, then went on to win a second Olympic gold medal, and then she decided to turn pro. So there is absolutely no debate who the GWOAT is, and that GWOAT is Claressa Shields. Two fights ago, we traveled thousands of miles away from home, and Claressa fought her rival, Savannah Marshall, and in front of 20,000 frenemies. And I want to say frenemies because at first they were her enemies, they were rooting for Savannah Marshall, but after that, they started rooting for Claressa because it was one of the best fights that I've ever seen. And to be a champion, to be a great, that's what you need to do. You gotta say, it's not about the money, it's not about the fame, it's about winning. And Claressa, at the peak of her career, being a two-time Olympic gold medalist, being a world champion, decided that I'm going to England and I'm gonna avenge that only loss. And she did. Round of applause for that. So